Okay, hello. We are live. And we're going to get on with a bit of painting. I'm going to have a little drink. A little drinky poo. And yeah, we're going to be continuing with this lovely lady here. So I think what we can actually start with is perhaps doing some of the skin. I think that'll look pretty good. Okay. Huh. Alright. Hopefully my stream is going okay. I'm assuming that it is. It says excellent, so I'll assume that that means it's all good. I'll just have a quick checky. Yeah, it seems good. Seems good. Oh, it's a little bit jerky. That sucks. Don't know what's causing that to be so jerky though. Yeah, I'm losing a lot of frames. That's going to be a little bit not annoying. So hopefully that'll just improve over time, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Hopefully we're doing okay. Always hate it when it starts out like this. It's a bit dodgy. Okay, it's looking okay at the moment. Yeah, I'm getting some drops there. Why? Okay. May just try flicking back to one of my other parts of my Wi-Fi. It may just be the Wi-Fi's going a bit. Hopefully with a better stream quality. Okay. I'm thinking I'm okay. It says my bitrate's going pretty well. Sorry for the funky wonky start. But I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I'll give it just a second more before I get started with painting. I just want to know that it is running. Yeah, looks good. Okay, hopefully that's fixed it. Right, we'll see as we go along. Anyone who does join the stream, just please put in a message if things go a bit wonky for me. Okay. Alright, so let's get started with actually painting this lady. We're gonna need some colors. So I think we can do a little bit of experimentation with our painting. I'm going to try a bit of a purpley undercoat first. And then we can work our way up from the purple with some more skin tones and see if that looks kind of nice. I think that would be kind of fun. So I think first of all I'm gonna actually start off with the skin tone base, and then we'll put it in the shadows with a bit of purple and mix it all in. So let's start off with Bugman's. Start off with a classic, and then see where we go from there. Just turn down the music a little bit. I don't know if it's a bit loud or not, but it looks like the levels are fairly high. So I'll just pop that down for a moment there. Okay, let's get started. Oh, Jesus Christ. This thing's getting tighter and tighter to actually open. Oh, jeez. There we go. It's very gunky. Come on, give me some Bugmans. There we go. I'm gonna probably have to update my skin tones to the Vallejo equivalents sometime in the near future, just because those dropper bottles are pretty knackered. Okay. So for the moment, we're just gonna put a first coat down of Bugmans over everything. Just get it all in there. It's kind of a bit of a weird sculpt. From one angle, it looks like she's got a moustache. It's really weird. But when you look at it from the front, it's okay. I'm sure once it's painted, it'll look fine. But just kind of on this sculpt, and maybe with the black undercoat, just looks a bit odd. So, just paint that one in there. We can always clean up everything later. For the time being, we get just that in there. Yeah. Yeah, like when I angle it down, she's okay, but when I angle it up, it looks like she's got a big moustache. Just a bit of an overbite, maybe. Just a bit too big on it. I gotta be careful where I actually paint this and make sure it's actually in view of the camera. So I'm enjoying painting there. So I'm gonna just adjust the camera to be able to see that. And then probably, everything's gonna get moved around. I'm gonna adjust you. One small adjustment and everything goes. Right, hopefully that's kind of more in shot there. There we go. It's gonna be more comfortable for me and hopefully more comfortable for you to see. Okay, so let's pop in a little bit of purple. Oh, you know what? Maybe this night blue that I've got. I never use this. Just see what it's like. It's kind of a purpley. Yeah, it's got a... Oh, crikey. It's very liquidy. Don't know if it just needs like a really good shake. But that one's like super slippy sloshy. So it's going to be acting a bit more like a wash just because of how thin it is, but that's a nice purple. Let's mix in a little bit of that. We can make a nice shade color for the skin. And already it's acting a bit like a glaze, which is nice. So we just kind of definitely get the sides there where the hairline meets the skin as well, and where all this shadow is underneath the chin. We can always bring bits up again. Get in the eye sockets a little bit. I have to let that dry for a moment because it's a very wet paint. It's very, very liquidy. and sloshy. So it's going to take a bit to just dry it off first before we continue on with that. Whilst we wait for that to dry, what we can do is we can probably put down the layer of blue that's going to be on the pants. So for that, we're going to be starting off with Prussian blue, dark Prussian blue. Just get a bit of that down. And we can use a bigger brush for that. Where's the brush I want? There you are. Okay. So yeah, we'll just paint up the blue on the pants. It's a nice deep blue. We don't have to be super perfect with it at the moment. We just need to kind of just slap it on. Get all that on there. So what am I looking at here? Oops, nope. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna put in a little bit more of this blue. Let's get that in the spaces. Don't really worry about bleed over into other things. Oops, maybe a bit too much there, but that's okay. Again, easily cleaned up later. Really, it is a better practice to be a bit more precise, even in these basic areas here. Like, it's just good practice for technique. I'm just being really lazy. There we go. Some of it in between. Really, we just want to get it into some of those deeper gaps, just so it's done, even though I'm doing it with a brush that's maybe a bit too big. Okay, that's kind of the blue there. There we go, and you get to see a nice big close-up of my hand. Okay. Right, now we can jump back in to the skin tone. We'll go back over with a bit of Bugman's, just to kind of bring out the main highlight areas. which is going to look a little bit scary at the moment, and that's okay because we just haven't added in any of the other elements yet. All the other highlights. Now, before I do any more of that, I'm going to go ahead and try and do the eyes. So to do the eyes, we're going to be going over with black first. I'm going to be just blacking out the sockets. Then we'll use a slightly grayed off-white kind of color for the whites of the eyes, because the whites of the eyes are never really truly white. You want them kind of an off color first. So we'll go ahead and try that. Just gonna water that down a little bit. Slipped there. Okay, we've blacked out the eyes, the eye sockets. Then the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be going over with a little bit of the white, but we're going to just, I'm going to see if I can still use some of this white over here. We're just going to mix in just a teeny touch of the black just to gray it a little bit. And we just want to, there we go, we want this one that's almost white, just a teeny bit gray. And that's a good color for the whites of the eyes. Just going to try and do this very carefully if we can. May have just done a little bit too much on that one. Right, we won't know if it's worked or not until I've also placed in the pupil. The brush needs a good clean, to be honest. Okay, let's try and place this pupil. You know what? I need my magnifying glasses for this. This is too much. Ahoy! Here we go. Let's see if we can get this right. Okay, that eye is looking okay. Missed it. Damn. Gotta go in again with the white, because I missed it. We'll go back in with the black. That's better. Once we clean up around the face, hopefully that'll look a little bit less derpy. So one of the things I can do is just go over with black around the areas that are going to be covered. So yeah, probably can't see it so well, but she is a little bit derpy there. See if you can't see it. Yeah, you can kind of see the eyes there. I know it's not the best angle and position of the camera to be able to see all the fine details like that, but for the time being, kind of does the job. So let's try and work on the skin tones, get the skin tones right, and we can always come back and do the eyes again. Let's go with a bit of Cadian, and a little bit of Kislev as well. There we go. Hello, hello Lurp Beard. And how are you doing today? Hope you are well. Working on this JSA kind of medic right now, trying to get the face right. It's kind of got a bit of a weird sculpt. The lip is so raised, at the top of the lip is so raised. Turnip 28. What is Turnip 28? Yeah, there's always a pile of infinity. I think that's why they called it infinity, because when you start collecting it, it feels like an infinity to actually paint the whole stuff, all of the stuff. But what is Turnip 28? I'm woefully ignorant of what that is. You shall have to let me know. Okay, let's get a bit of Kislev in there, pale it up a little bit. There we go, get the in-betweeny. I'm gonna have to work on this one. I've not got the balance of the contrasts right. But we're gonna have a go at just gently stippling. I think we're gonna try and glaze stipple some of this. I've got to get the bit of the old Bugman's back. Right now she's looking a little bit scary. Cool. I shall have to go and check it out. Turnip 28. Okay. Thank you for the recommendation. I shall have to see. Thank you. Interesting. I haven't had really time to play any games or anything, so I don't really get into anything new. Which is a shame, really. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we're starting to see the end of kind of the restrictions here in Japan. And that I can start going to Osaka again more to possibly actually meet people that might be interested in playing some of these things. That would be nice. Oh gosh, it would be nice. I am screwing up this whole thing. I feel she's going to be looking derpy. Maybe just because I haven't done the lips yet. So I might just darken the lips first. So let's try and... making her look so bad. This isn't going as how I was intended. Now she looks a bit ridiculous. Maybe it's the buggy eyes. Maybe I'm just looking at it from too close. No, she does look a bit off. She definitely looks off. I can't quite get the skin right. I'm putting all the skin's highlights in the wrong... I feel like I'm putting it in all of the wrong places. Lips are wrong though. God damn it. Urgh, this is driving me nuts. I feel like... How have I done lips before? Why do you look so buggy? Oh my god. I've just... I can't. Right, I think I've got to redo around the lips again. Oh, let's soften them a little bit. But definitely buggy eyes. That's my problem here. I might have to just tighten up the eyes a little bit. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely her right eye that's driving me nuts right now. So I'm gonna have to like redo the right eye, I think. So, sorry, right eye. And let's just get a little bit of Old Rose just to see if we can give her lips a little bit of colour. Give her a little bit of a prettier look. I don't know. I really don't know. Something about this model is driving me absolutely nuts. I'm just going to try and blend the top in. I feel like I've just overdone the lip. and that's what's causing her to look a little bit odd. So that tones it down a little bit. And then if we get the right shading kind of right. And then that's looking at least a touch better. And then maybe if we just rose the bottom lip, just add emphasis there. That's the only bit that needs it, perhaps. Still feel I think I need a touch of this kind of purple that I've made, just to accentuate there. It didn't quite come out as I wanted, so let's make a little batch there. I'm going to be making the same mistake. Right, I'm going to get the maybe we can go with go with white flesh. I'm going to just try and raise up the lightness of her skin, see if that helps us any. I have no idea if it will or not, but we can give it a go and see what happens. Okay. This may be a bad idea. We're going to do it pure. We're going to mix in a little bit of Kislev and just get this paler skin tone going. Whoops. I'm going to give that a go. Okay, that's possibly done it. Now, rather than working on the lip, we're just kind of working up the tones around the lips so that the there's a bit more of a look to her there. I don't know. On the stream, it looks like she's looking a bit like a zombie or a ghost. But I'm going to just leave that for a bit and have a look at it later. See how I feel. Right, I'm going to try and hit this eye again. This time I'm going to come in from this side. Oh, I need my goggles for this. Okay, I feel like I've hit it a little bit more subtly. We get our grey for the whites of the eye. Definitely more subtle. Maybe too subtle this time. Again, it's kind of fun when you have one eye to do, because you can kind of just get that one eye right and it looks okay. But with two eyes, you got to get them looking the same. I'm not getting the precision that I want. It's just covered up all my work. Hello, Linda. You're more than welcome to lurk in the back. As I'm frustrating myself with this face. Okay, I've got it kind of looking in the right directions, but I've lost a little bit of the white that I need. I'm going to try and just spot it in. I don't think I'm ever going to be happy with this one. I may just have to go, screw it. She'll just be a little bit derpy. Yeah, I'm never going to be happy with this. I feel it as a point of frustration already. Let's just try and get the neck right at least. Then we can go over to simpler things. Got to do the hair as well. That's something else we should work on. So we'll choose. I was going to do green hair, wasn't I? Should we try some green hair? Do I go all the way green with this one? Maybe. Oh, small celebration for myself. I got 500 subscribers on my YouTube. Yay! Slowly but surely. It's kind of my happy thing this morning. I think I woke up and saw I had over 500. I was like, yay! I finally made it to 500. But if I do green hair, well, I probably just end up looking weird. I think this is just one of those models I'm just going to end up looking a little bit odd. And we just have to deal with that. Thank you very much, Lutbit. I'm pretty happy. It's a small thing, but it's kind of nice. You know, you have those little milestones. They kind of keep you going a bit. It's nice. And it was kind of thanks to me doing a kind of a weird comedy skit that I did about Infinity. That kind of tied me in with a few extra subscribers. And it seems like people like it, so I may do some more of these weird comedy skits. I've got some ideas for it. I've got to get the Defiance video done first. It's just kind of a thing that's just still taking me some time to get done. You know what? I think the green might be okay. Yeah. The game is pretty ruthless, but it's fun. So I'm gonna do my best to kind of keep some content coming out, but once I get the Defiance video out, I need a little break from doing those Defiance videos. Even though I've only done 2 of them, they just take me so long to make, and I'm just... They tire me out. And I don't really actually get that many views on them for the amount of time that I spend on them. So I think it'll be kind of fun to... I got a couple of ideas that I want to explore before I jump back into Defiance. I wouldn't mind doing a Infinity Battle Report. I've kind of got my idea for it, and I think I can pull off some 3D stuff using Blender to kind of make a 3-dimensional tactical display of the battlefield that kind of introduces what it looks like and sets up the mission. and then kind of do everything from an overhead view. And with this kind of action shots done from like a drone camera on the battlefield. I think that would be kind of cool. And once I got this green hair in, I'm actually going to give it a blue wash. I'm going to try and recess shade it a little bit with a blue. And then highlight up to, possibly up to yellow. So we'll get a nice vibrancy with the hair, I think, then. Okay. You know what? I think the green hair would actually work, and it's actually fixed a lot of what was wrong with the face. The face still needs work. It's pretty messed up, but it's the green hair seems to help distract from it, I guess. Okay. Right, let's try giving it a bit of a blue wash. So what I'm going to do is actually going to take a little bit of our blue over here. Maybe just put in a touch of green in there as well. Get a lot of water. There we go. And we've made ourselves a recess shade for the hair. I'm being kind of rough with this. I can't be too exact. But can certainly hit all the recesses. Try to avoid a lot of the raised areas, but I'm going to end up hitting them. See how that goes. Ah. little bit on your face. Oh dear. Maybe we can give her a bit of eyeshadow. Yeah. Okay, so we recess shaded it a little bit. Next, I'm going to reapply the green on more of the raised areas. I'm going to start adding some lighter greens as well. Kind of hit some of my paint job of the gold. It's a bit of a shame, but nothing too bad. Okay, let's knock it up a notch with a little bit of yellow mixed in. Wonder if I can use some of you. So I think it's coming out okay. Just trying to hit a few of the bigger edges. Then we'll knock in a bit more of the yellow. There we go. That's the kind of green I'm after. But yeah. No, that green's kind of starting to look kind of nice. Do I go a little bit higher with the yellow? I do, I do. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm fairly happy with the green, at least. The green hair is kind of in place and doing okay. So that's something. Okay, so still don't know about this face though. I feel like I've lost the eye again. Cannot see it. Ah. I'm making a proper dog's dinner of this face now. Yeah, it's looking terrible. Might just have to leave it and be like, I can't do anything with it right now. I'm gonna have to come back. Ah, oh, screw it. Let's try. Let's just try. Gotta give it a go. Gotta give it a go. Ah, paint dried. Okay. Okay. I should just say, that's enough. Otherwise I'll never finish this face. Right, should we just try a little bit of a glaze anyway? Just play around with the glaze, see what happens. Put on a little bit of glaze there. Take a little bit of Arcadian. And just use this to kind of mix up all of our mid-tones a little bit. Sometimes taking it out of the light you're using and just looking under a regular light will help you kind of see what it's going to look like when you're just normally looking at the model. Sometimes you use this light so much and it's quite harsh. Sometimes it can highlight problems that aren't really there, or at least aren't very visible. So it can be, I know, it can just make things look a little bit harsher than they actually are. Okay. Right. Should we get these? I'll get the trousers done. Now, I've been using, I believe, the Altdorf Blue, which is a colour I like the colour of, but it just, the application of it is not great. But we're going to battle through that and give it a go. See if we can't apply it on there nicely. See if it will work for us. Right, oh, actually, you know what? I think I missed some parts that are going to be blue. Yes, I have. Because some of the clothing there is on the arms. So let's hit it with our dark blue here. Ruining my green hair now. Right. There we go. That's all the bits that are blue. So now, try going up to the Altdorf blue. You know what, it's applying okay. Well, I said that when I was doing it on a very well defined surface. Now I've got a more loosely defined surface. It's not quite got the consistency that I wanted. Oh no. Yeah, it's a bit speckly. There we go. So let's bring in the ice blue soon. Ice blue, the ice yellow that we're going to mix in, and hopefully that will make the highlights really pop nicely. So yeah, let's get the ice yellow. I've got some here. It still seems decent enough. Let's just mix that in. Get a touch of water in there just to loosen it up a little bit. It's a bit chalky at the moment. Blue complements the green hair kind of nicely, actually. Okay, got that bit done. All right, she's coming along. She's coming along. Face is still driving me nuts. I think it's also because I'm always looking at it from a low angle. Because if I look at it from a top angle, the cap gets in the way of a lot of things, so you never really see her face that much anyway. But to be honest, once you're kind of more head on, the face isn't so bad. It's still not great, but it's better. Right, really, the only bits we got left really to do is we've got to highlight all the blacks properly, make them look a little bit more reflective or a little bit shinier, and just in the small detailing as well with all the leather and things like that. And then I'm basically going to call her done. I'm not going to spend a crazy amount of time on this one. I'm just going to get them tabletop standard and ready for battle. And then we're kind of good to go. So that's her there. It's now coming close to 11. It's about 11:15 here. So I am going to be calling it a night. It's a bit of a kind of shortish one today. But always good to get a bit of painting done. Hopefully, I'm looking to maybe. I got basically a ton of 40k stuff that I just never paint or play with or anything like that. So once I'm kind of done with some of these minis, I may shift my gears and just try and paint up like a squad of something from 40k, and then I'm gonna try and sell it online in Japan. See if anyone picks it up. So we'll see. But yeah, that'll be kind of fun to do some 40k, some easy stuff. And it'll be, again, a bit of a palette cleanser from doing a lot of Infinity. So yeah, it'll be kind of fun to have a go at doing that. I think I've got some really old Necromunda models that I'm looking at doing. I've got this massive Goliath, which will be great for practicing skin tones with, so maybe I can get it right by doing this one. That might be a good idea. We'll see. But anyway, that was that's it. So thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Lartbeard. I hope you both have a lovely day, and see you again. Bye bye.